Hello everyone, this is Sandra at Spirit of Avalon. So we're going to take a look today at the Plant Spirit Oracle by Dana O'Driscoll, and I purchased this from her Etsy shop, which is in the US, and actually I wasn't actually going to do this particular video. I was going to do more of a kind of chatty one about kind of psychic, woo-woo, intuitive, I don't know, type things. But then I thought it might be nice to have a look at this deck. But yeah, I just, the other video I may do separately. I may decide just not to do it at all, but I may do it. Just how, a lot of the time there's always some helicopter or something going over just as you start filming. A lot of the time I just can see things, people, situations, and just know something about that situation, that person, that whatever it is. I've only got to look at it and just know things, just like things come into my mind, like, oh, that is this or that is that. Just, things that probably other people speaking to the same person, looking at the same thing, might not get at all. But I've had this happen for years, and virtually every time I've been right, even down to things like when I worked at the library, knowing that my boss was lying to me and knowing for sure that she was. And people might say, oh, but you just thought that she was, but it was then proved later on that she was, and there was other situations and things. And, people don't realise that sometimes, and they'll think, well, I can do this, and they won't know. And, 9 times out of 10 people won't know things. But there's always that small percentage of people that do know things, and then it's not so easy then, because then once something comes to you intuitively like that and you know something, it changes things, and it also, you can never kind of get that out of your mind then. But anyway, that's a different video. Look, I've already spent 3 minutes on that. But anyway, we're going to look at the Plant Spirit Oracle. So before we look at the cards, let's have a look at the book that comes with it. So it's a really nice book, actually. It's 100, minus the bit in the back, it's 187 pages, and it has nice large print, so better for anyone that might have any kind of visual impairments or anything like that. So this is the Plant Spirit Oracle Meanings, Recipes and Journeys by Dana O'Driscoll. And like I said, I got this from the US. It did cost a bit more because of shipping and stuff, so I don't often do this, but it was one that I'd been wanting for a long time, and I thought, no me, if I don't get it soon, it will go out of print or something. So this book is from 2020, first edition book, but the deck I've got is actually the second edition. So we've got here Chapter 1, the Plant Spirit Oracle, and we have Medicine of the Body, Medicine of the Spirit, Methods and Traditions used in this book, a note on invasive species, a note on plant identification, overview of the Plant Spirit Oracle, Chapter 2 is using the Plant Spirit Oracle for divination, introduction ceremony and finding your Plant Spirit ally, handling your Plant Spirit Oracle cards, divination spreads. Then we have Chapter 3, Oracle Meanings, Introduction and Guilds within the Plant Spirit Oracle. And then it goes into all the cards, of which there are 49. So a good size deck too. Chapter 4 is Inner Work, so making offerings to the plant spirits, establishing sacred grove with the Plant Spirit Oracle, Plant Spirit Communication, journeying with plant spirits, steps for journeying, and journeys with other plants. Then journeys with plants beyond the Plant Spirit Oracle, calling in the warrior's ceremony. That sounds cool. Inspiration for the day ceremony, Plant Spirit Healing Ceremony, and the tea healing divination ceremony. And then chapter 5 is working with plant medicine, so sacred timing for harvesting and growth, growing, honouring and harvesting, drying plants, specific plant preparations, teas, tinctures, oils and salves, and plant essences. And then we have references and resources and about the author. So there are no real pictures in this deck, in this book, but we do get some pieces of artwork like this when there's different spreads being shown. So it will show you that. But other than that, and a couple of other little bits in here, you just get the writing, which is fine with me. So there's no pictures of the cards. So like this one is the All Heal. So we get the Latin name and lawn, and then keywords health, healing and recovery. And we get divination, health, recovery, medicinal properties and the recipe. So that's really good for anybody that would like to try with like recipes, and you never know, I might even give it a go myself. So really informative. Like here we've got another little piece of artwork, but other than that, but it is really informative book, I think. Really decent book. I didn't actually expect it to be this size. I was quite surprised when it came. So then we have the deck. So this is an outer sleeve that comes off. So you can see, really nice. And then we have the actual box, which is a rose petal feel to the box, and it says on its second edition 2021, and the website thedruidsgarden.com, but she does also have an Etsy shop, which is where I purchased this. So it says on the back, enter the world of plant spirit medicine with the Plant Spirit Oracle. The Plant Spirit Oracle is a 49 card full colour borderless oracle deck. Each card represents a unique plant, tree or mushroom commonly found in the United States, East Coast or Midwest regions. Each card has 3 primary meanings. Listen to the voices of nature and connect deeply with nature's spirit with this beautiful deck. So although it says American, I think some of these plants are also here in the UK. Not all of them, but some. And this is decorated all the way round, as you can see. Really nice box. So we'll put that away. 2-part box with the cutouts for you to get the top off easily. These are the backs of the cards, so very nice. I just think though with these that I can see like eyes, a nose, ears, a body, and then there's another body here and something else. But that's just me probably. So again, 49 cards, oracle size. So with a low Scarabeo card, they are quite a bit taller and wider, so they are oracle size. The cardstock is lovely. It's actually quite thick, but not too thick that you couldn't shuffle it. And it's almost a rose petal feel. I don't know if you would call that rose petal, but it's not that very thick kind of rose petal where the cards stick together. But if it's not, it's a very silky matte cardstock, really nice. So the first card we have is Air, Breath, Logic, Exchange. All Heal, Health, Healing and Recovery. Apple, Abundance, Fertility and Generosity. I love this with the face in the tree, and then you've got the pentagram with the 5 sort of seeds in the middle of the apple, which if you cut an apple open you do actually get that inside, so it's very cool. Bay Laurel, Death, Endings and Closure. And I like the way that with the plants we've also got animals and people mixed in with the plants as well. This one's lovely, the way that bear's like tasting the black raspberry. Indifference, Apathy and Untouchability. We have Blackberry, Entanglement, Trapped and Powerlessness. Look at the way it's growing over this hedgehog. Well, I'm saying hedgehog, it might not be. It might be a porcupine because we're talking America, so that probably this is a porcupine, possibly. I haven't read the book, so I'm not sure. Black Cohosh, Purpose, Direction and Vision. I like the way this is kind of growing out of her head, and then this comes down here almost as part of her hair, but it's actually roots. Blue Vervain, Love, Relationship and Union. And I love the artwork and the colours and everything used in this deck. Burdock, Recovery, Rest, Fallow. Calamus, Clarity, Communication, Insight. Oh, look at that turtle. Cannabis, Revelry, Fun, Time Off. Perfect for cannabis. Catnip, Opposites, Separation and Contrast. I love that it's Siamese cats. It's also called cat mint as well. Chickweed, Gratitude, Offering and Memory. Comfrey, Resources, Personal Power and Wealth. Look at the colours on that. It's so cool. Dandelion, Balance, Harmony, Equality. I love that. I wonder if this is meant to be, this other one, whether it's meant to be like chakra colours or something, maybe. Okay, and then Earth. So stability, grounding and stamina. Elder, Aeld, Mother. Fears, Nightmares, Foreboding. Oh, so we have 2 Elder actually. We have Elder, Elk of Light, Protection, Refuge and Guardianship. I love this though. That is so cool, isn't it? But I also like this one. Really good. I'm sorry if you can hear that noise outside. Where I live, it's the helicopter flight path into North Hull, and at the moment there's loads of these huge army helicopters with the 2 blades, Chinooks or something they're called, and they're so loud. Okay, Fire, Passion, Energy and Movement. So bright, isn't it? Ghost Pipe, Journeys, distance, perspective. Look at the little door. Goldenrod, happiness, success and prosperity. And this was on the outer sleeve of the box. The Great Web, interconnection, kinship and symbiosis. I love this, that, you know, the Great Web, everything being interconnected, and we've got these mushrooms on the top. See, interconnection, like symbiosis, and it's kind of almost trippy, so it almost makes me think of psilocybin mushrooms. Ground ivy, recognition, service, appreciation. Hawthorn, one of my favourite trees. Protection, healing and gateways, and I love this, the artwork for this. Hemlock, nature, connection and cycles. To be careful with hemlock though, because it is a poison. Jewelweed, emotion, sensitivity and intensity. Look at the way it's growing out of the back of the tortoise's shell. Oh wow, look at this, knotweed. Defences, resiliency and preparation. That is cool. Land within, without, above, below, balance, spirit, matter. Love it. Love the trees around the edge. But it looks kind of like an eyeball, doesn't it? Bee balm, community, collective, expectation. Motherwort. This is so lovely, how she's part of the plant, obviously, but the way she's been incorporated into that in the artwork is so lovely. That's fertility, mothering and children. Mugwort, one of my favourite herbs. Look at this, so cool. Dreams, fantasies and delusions. It's good actually to put under your pillow for dreams and things like that. So, you know, we have dreams here. Multiflora rose, antagonism, conflict and disharmony. New England aster, fortune, stars align and action. Oh, look at this oak card. I love that. Wisdom, masculinity and strength. And it's like he could almost come out of the card at me, like his eyes are like really looking at me like they're real eyes. Plantain, innocence, naivete and unaware. It's lovely. Love this too. Poison ivy, awareness, caution and consequences, which there will be if you get into poison ivy. Regeneration, hope, renewal and growth, another really lovely one. Reishi, rebirth, second chances and renewal, I love this one. Rosemary, another favourite herb of mine. Family, ancestors and history. Spruce, travel, movement and openness. And look at this dragon, the way it is, but we've still got the trees there in the wings, so nice. Staghorn sumac, cunning, trickery and intelligence. And this is another one I think that's kind of similar to poison ivy, and I only know this because of our lovely Deanne over at Blue Crescent Tarot, because she had a problem with some sumac and I didn't even know what it was. So this is obviously an American plant that I don't think we get over here. Stinging nettle, sacrifice, reward and pain. Spider's web in the middle. St. John's wort, creativity, inspiration and flow. Love that. And the flowers on St. John's wort are so lovely. Tobacco, expansion, trajectory and evolution. And we've got like the tree of life, like Kabbalah there. Turkey tail, unknown, mystery and unsettled. And that's a type of mushroom. Water, emotion, flow and flexibility. Wild yam, this is so lovely. Intuition, omens and femininity. Witch hazel, future generations and optimism. And then lastly we have yarrow, invisibility, hiding and discretion. And I love yarrow as well. So that is the entire deck, guys. Really, really lovely. And I know it's been out for a while, but you know, I couldn't like get it straight away. But then I thought I better get it, because if I don't, it could end up going out of print or something. So I finally got it, and I'm really glad that I've got it, because I really love the plant, my plant decks and tree decks. I might even do actually a separate video at some point. I might add it to my list of video ideas to do like a my plant decks video and my tree decks video. So that might be something that maybe you might like to see. It might be interesting for you and give you some ideas. There might be decks that you might like yourself. So yeah, so I hope everyone's doing really well, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.